It's time to catch up with everyone's favorite twins. Welcome to MsMojo, and today we'll be counting down our picks for the top 10 need-to-know facts about Dillon and Cole Sprouse. Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. For this list, we'll be looking at some lesser-known facts related to the former stars of the hit Disney TV show, The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody.
Here I am in your life, here you are in mine.
Number 10. They share a Wikipedia page. It turns out twins really do everything together. If you search Dillon Sprouse on Google, you will likely be greeted by a link to his Wikipedia page. However, you'll quickly notice that the page doesn't belong to him alone.
But Mom says we're not supposed to give in to peer pressure. We're not. We're just doing what everybody else is doing.
It turns out that Dillon and Cole still share a Wikipedia page as of 2017, something that has been going on since their Sweet Life days. In fact, back in 2015, Cole took to Twitter and tagged his brother in a post that read, "Brother, they're trying to separate our Wikipedia page. The world is trying to split us once again, brother." They do each have individual pages, but the bulk of the information is on their shared one. Number 9. They weren't born in America.
Just once, would it kill you to behave?
One look at Dillon and Cole Sprouse and you'd think they were as American as apple pie and football. However, it turns out they weren't born in the good old US of A. Nope. The twins entered the world in a small hospital in the town of Arezzo, Italy. Their parents were teaching at an English school in the Tuscany region at the time.
Hey, check it out! I found $5 in my pocket! Those are my pants!
Fun fact, Dillon is named after poet Dylan Thomas, and his brother is named after legendary jazz pianist Nat King Cole.
Now tell me, what draws your eye?
You do, sweet thing!
Number 8. They pulled a prank at their college graduation.
Please move your tassels from right to left.
Just like their characters on The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, Dillon and Cole are not above pulling the occasional prank.
Goodbye, seniors. Goodbye, class. High school, you can...
Okay, thank you, Zack.
And seeing how they're identical twins, there are thousands of different ones at their disposal. So when they found out that they'd be participating in the same graduation ceremony, they quickly devised a hilarious plan. The twins chose to do the old switcheroo at their college graduation, with Cole accepting Dillon's degree and Dillon accepting Cole's. And according to them, nobody noticed. Dillon and Cole won. NYU graduation ceremony, 0. Number 7. Dillon runs a meadery. Okay, first question. What is a meadery? A meadery is like a brewery, but for mead, an alcoholic drink made by fermenting honey with water. Hundreds of years ago, it was the drink of choice in places like Europe and Asia, but increased taxation on its ingredients led to a decrease in popularity.
And I was, doing all my schoolwork, and I was brewing mead in my dorms, which is a honey wine.
However, it's starting to make a comeback thanks to people like Dillon Sprouse. In fall 2017, Dillon, along with a couple of partners, opened the All Wise Meadery in Brooklyn, New York. If you're down to follow Dillon on his journey to become the premier mead maker in America, follow the business on Instagram, as it regularly posts behind-the-scenes photos of himself hard at work. Number 6. Cole planned on retiring before reading the Riverdale script.
He's a thinker, and you can tell, and he spends a lot of time in the diner, I can say that.
After graduating from NYU in 2015, Cole Sprouse's acting career was up in the air. He was debating whether or not to quit acting altogether, before ultimately deciding that he would audition for roles here and there in the hopes that something unique would present itself. That something turned out to be the CW teen drama Riverdale.
I love you, Betty Cooper.
While he was initially uneasy about starring in a show based on characters from Archie comics, the script won him over due to its dark, almost supernatural feel. In fact, when Cole auditioned for the role of Jughead, he asked if he could read his lines like Rod Serling of the Twilight Zone fame.
Small town life in Riverdale is about to get a little more interesting, and whether it's in a good or a bad way is going to be seen.
Number 5. Dillon is a Smash Bros commentator.
Smash!
If you've never heard of Super Smash Bros., we apologize for what must have been a terrible childhood.
Man, I pledge my wand to thee, Django Darkblade!
The crossover fighting game was developed for the Nintendo 64 in 1999 and allowed players to fight as characters from a number of different Nintendo franchises like Super Mario, Zelda, and Pokemon. Over the years, new installments of the game have been released, and competitive tournaments have been a thing since 2002.
Honey, I'm concerned you're getting addicted to this game.
Oh, please, Mom. I can stop anytime I want.
Okay, how about now?
I said anytime I want.
A huge gamer himself, Dillon Sprouse got into the Smash Bros. Scene in a big way in 2014, when he began working as a commentator. In fact, the actor has worked several different tournaments, and remains a well-known face in the video game world. Number 4. They didn't choose to start acting. As is often the case with child actors, many don't get the chance to choose whether or not they want to be on screen.
What are you doing there, boy?
Making cereal.
Oh yeah? Why don't you pour me a bowl?
Take Dillon and Cole, for example. At just 8 months old, their mother put them into acting because times were tough and money was tight. In fact, Cole once stated that he, quote, never made the decision to join the arts, or acting specifically, unquote. And in regard to his mother's decision, said that if it wasn't for her, he probably never would have became an actor.
Now you keep those on and no one can notice you until you decide they can, okay?
Okay.
The fact that Dillon and Cole took a break from acting to focus on other pursuits is further proof that it wasn't their first career choice.
Working as a young actor or a young entertainer is a kind of life that breeds a very specific bias, a very specific worldview. And some people have to unpack it. And I did.
Number 3. Cole is into photography. Yes, that's right, even actors have hobbies. However, when your name is Cole Sprouse, your hobbies have a tendency to become serious moneymakers. Cole got into photography at a young age, and during his hiatus from acting in 2011, he turned his attention to perfecting his newfound passion. In fact, one look at his Instagram feed and it's obvious that Cole has some serious skill beyond a lens. He actually has 3 Instagram accounts. In 2017, he snapped photos of model Kendall Jenner for the Sunday Times Style magazine and singer Sam Smith for L'Uomo Vogue. Not too shabby. Number 2. Dillon and Cole are international ambassadors.
We want to come out to Japan and talk about education.
Founded in 2008, the Koyamada International Foundation is an organization dedicated to empowering young adults and promoting eco-friendly practices around the world. The foundation was established by Shin Koyamada, a Japanese actor and philanthropist who has worked with Disney Channel since 2006.
今後、彼らは SPF 国際大使として、日本へ訪問し、国際交流や日米友好関係を深めていきたいと思っております。
It was there that he first encountered Dillon and Cole Sprouse. Moved by their dedication to making the world a better place, Koyamada appointed them international ambassadors of the foundation in 2012. They subsequently went on a goodwill mission to Japan to help foster relations between Japanese and American youth. Number 1. They went to school for archaeology and video game design. As if these two dudes weren't cool enough, it turns out that they both have super cool degrees hanging on their walls. As we previously noted, Cole and Dillon graduated from NYU in May of 2015, pulling off an epic prank in the process. However, what we failed to mention was that the brothers walked away with some wickedly awesome degrees in hand.
I'd say that my dream job is probably video game design. You know, owning an independent company, just designing games for people I know and trust, and I'd have to say, you know, creating stories.
Dillon graduated with a concentration in video game design, and his brother graduated with a major in archaeology. While both Cole and Dillon have expressed a desire to keep acting, they can sleep easy knowing that if it doesn't work out, they have something to fall back on.
Celebrities in general, as I'm sure you guys know, have a harder time interacting with people socially. In a lot of ways, they become either pariahs or they become aliens in their own society. And so I think, you know, to some degree, it's not a bad idea for me to to go out and, you know, hang out, try new stuff.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from MsMojo and subscribe for new videos every day.